Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make soujouk. We eat this Sunday breakfast maybe or Saturday breakfast, and sometimes during the week. We saute them with eggs, so it's like a breakfast sausage. Very garlicky, very tasty. There are different kinds of this sausage. You can buy already made ones from the Armenian market. And there are dry sausages like these ones. They come in 3 links, and so I always get the mild ones, but these have so much sodium nitrates in them that I tend to drink lots of water afterwards when I eat this. So let's avoid the nitrates and make something homemade and freeze it, and whenever you need it, just take it out, cut them in cubes, and saute them with your eggs. So my father was known for this recipe. He made fresh homemade soujouk at his restaurant, and all his friends would come and they would have breakfast with him and enjoy this sausage with him. So here we go. You need 80-20 ground beef or 85-15. So the more fatty it is, obviously it's going to be more tasty, juicy, and moist. If you do less fat, it's going to be dry and not as juicy. So I prefer 80-20. So here I have 1 pound of 80-20 ground beef, and then we're going to put lots of garlic. I have 5 crushed cloves of garlic. Then I have 1 tablespoon of allspice, 1 tablespoon of Aleppo pepper, half a teaspoon paprika, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of coriander, and half a teaspoon of cumin. So all this is going to go in the ground meat. We're going to mix it up very well and let it marinate in the refrigerator for a couple of days so all the spices can incorporate together and it will come together and taste better. So if you leave it for 2 days, it's the best. Some of the dry sausages you see, they're left in the refrigerator for 1 week or 2 even to get it all dried up. So, a way to get it dried up, they put it in a cheesecloth and they hang it in the refrigerator to dry out all the moisture. And that's what makes it a dry sausage, and it's harder. So this is like a wet sausage we're gonna do. And I'm gonna put it in the Ziploc bag and flatten it out and put it in the freezer. So when you need it, you just pull it out and cut it frozen. Easier to cut frozen. And if it's thinner, flat, I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. It's easier to cut it in cubes, okay? So when you're using any kind of meat or poultry, it's always best to use some gloves. And let's go ahead and start. So 5 cloves of garlic. You can make this 3 cloves. It's up to you how garlicky you like it. So all my spices are gonna go in. I have allspice, Aleppo pepper, paprika, salt, coriander, and cumin. Coriander, cumin, and allspice are the main taste of this soujouk. So here we go. I will have the recipe posted in the link below. And there you go. So we're gonna mix this really well. Combine all the spices well together. Even if you wanna go ahead and take a small patty and saute it in a pan just to see if there's anything you like more of, you can add like maybe allspice, more allspice, or more paprika. See, I think I'm gonna add more of allspice because it needs a little bit more. I could tell from the color. Okay, so I'm gonna add another half a teaspoon in here. I'm gonna add a little bit more cumin, a little bit more. And I think a little bit more of coriander. It's okay. I just like mine more heavier on the spices. That's all. Because soujouk has a lot of flavors. If you notice, it's really strong in flavors. So Don't be shy to add more spices to it. There's no right or wrong. The more the merrier. I think it's better. And you can adjust your salt this way. So the ones that are already made at the stores are heavy in